What's happening, guys? It's your boy Cookian here with another video of Barca content, and today I will be talking about the Barcelona versus Eintracht Frankfurt, the Europa League quarterfinals for the second leg that will be happening at the new camp. And also, there is one more update that I have to be giving you guys. That's about the player Robert Lewandowski and his transfer news. So, before that, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell icon because you don't want to miss that Barca content, do you? So, let's get to it. So, firstly, before going into the match preview of the Europa League quarterfinals, the second leg that we'll be having, I want to tell you guys about the Robert Lewandowski news because recently there have been like rumors and links around, in the Spanish media and tweets around a possibility of Lewandowski to Barca. Okay, see, the thing is, Lewandowski comes in one of the best strikers of all time, in my opinion. Bayern Munich had lost both their legs, okay, against Villarreal in the Champions League and got knocked out also by of the competition. There were a lot of news spreading and going around about Leva having agreed some terms with Barca, which was fake and false. But then Gerard Romero was the one to give the legit news, saying the player wanted to come and he likes the project under Xavi. The Xavi had spoken to him personally, explaining the project to him and why he would be a great insertion in the team as well. But looking at the top playing quality style of his and also his level of playing, like obviously his price will be like a lot. So Barca are only ready to pay and around 30 to 40 million and not go above that because probably Bayern Munich are like asking I think 60 million, but Barca is not going to play. They are going to just stick to 30 to 40 million. That's it. They're going to bring it down. But talking about agreements, there is nothing as of now between both the clubs. Both between Barca and Bayern Munich, and because both the clubs are yet to speak with each other right now. Only Lewandowski and his agent have Lewandowski's agent Penny Zahavi has spoken to Laporta and the board members of Barca. That's all. Nothing much. So Matthew Moretto had tweeted saying that Pinizavi and Laporta are in good relations amongst themselves since years and they have met at least twice in a month to speak about Robert Lewandowski. Even Fabrizio Romano in his videos had told that Lewandowski has been inquiring about Barca, about the club, the city and the atmosphere all around with his people and his teammates. See, all this is happening because Bayern Munich don't want to extend his contract at the club, and that's why he's looking for other opportunities elsewhere. Because Bayern Munich also, they don't want to spend a lot of money on on a player like that. They just don't want to throw that much cash on him. So that's the reason they don't want to extend his contract also. See, Lewandowski is a top striker, okay, and looking at his quality, any team in this world would want that type of striker in the squad. But the problem is Lewandowski is already in his 30s, but looking at how he's been performing, he can still bag in goals like left and right for another 3 years. But that's why Barca, if they go for him, they will only pay him around 2 plus, like give him a contract of a 2 year plus 1 year extension contract. They don't see him as a long term player who can give us more goals like in that long term period, just for 3 years max, but could provide us goals if he's there, and there is no doubt about that. Barca, after they realize that Haaland is like like close to impossible to afford for their club, that's why they are looking for other options, and Xavi likes Lewandowski as a like a in and out striker, like a proper number 9. But now looking at how they exited the Champions League competition, Oliver Kahn comes out and then he tells to the press that they would definitely keep him and not sell him. Like any team wouldn't want to sell a player like him and all that. But Bayern are also like in a condition where they don't want to extend his contract. Otherwise, why do you think that this news is just coming out all of a sudden? Like this is simply coming out, like all these rumors and this that. There are leads somewhere or the other, right, about for Lewandowski. That's why it's coming out, and that too, it's not coming out by small sources. If it's from small sources, it's understandable, but it's coming from like legit sources. Like there is some links like from Barca and his agent, that is no doubt, but between the club and Bayern Munich, there is nothing as of now. Anyways, in the coming days, we'll get to know how this story progresses day by day. But at the moment, I feel Lewandowski coming to Barca won't be happening at the moment. But I would prefer Barca to go for a striker like Darwin Nunez, or there are so many other players like Nkunku and all. They're really good like strikers, and they're young also, so who can serve for a long term period also. I wouldn't want Barca to throw like that much cash like how they used to do back then under Bartomeu, just throwing cash on Coutinho, Dembele and all these Griezmann, all these players. If you want to make a marquee signing, then probably get a player who is, just shining now. Like, it's not, you can say, like a top striker. We already have Aubameyang. You can't say Aubameyang is close to Lewandowski. Lewandowski is something else only. He's a different gravy itself. But then you got to go for a player who will give us long term, because we have Pedri, Gavi, Nico, we have Ansu Fati, we have Ferran Torres, we have all these players who are very young and they can serve for our team also. You have Serginho Destos, like young players in different positions of the squad. If we get someone like Darwin Nunez, he's still very young and he's Uruguayan also, and he has good relations with Araujo also. So if that is possible, but I don't know if it will happen or not. But Darwin Nunez is, I think his asking price right now from Benfica is 70 million, and I don't think Barca will pay 70 million for him. So it's no more that way now where you throw cash simply like just for the sake of getting. But just an example, if we get him, we have to sell players, like we have to sell players from the club, like period. And at the moment it is little difficult. At the moment I don't see Lewandowski coming to Barca. I don't see a possible way also, but we'll see. If depending on what Barca talks to, or Barca, Laporta and the board talks to Pinizahavi, anything can happen, who knows. And now I'll be talking about the match preview that we'll be having today. That is the Barcelona versus Eintracht Frankfurt, which will be playing at our home at Nou Camp. After a very warm welcome from the Frankfurt fans, with such an energetic atmosphere from the team, we are going into the second leg of this quarter-final fixture, of the Europa League, where we will be playing in Nou Camp, which is an advantage for us. Back in Germany, we didn't give a great performance like how we were playing under Xavi. But Frankfurt had given their all, like in that away game, and we were there to just go and win. But they had their fan support, and that's what kept them pumping and running into the game. That's why they were like putting a lot of pressure on us. We all saw how this Philip Kostic was being a real threat for us, and he used to just attack all the time, like whenever we get the ball, and they had always passed the ball to him, and he just kept crossing in the box. Like he was always on the wings, like he's a left midfielder type or left winger, you can say, and he was always on the left, like running and then cross all the time. There are so many players that are like that are threat for us right now also. I think when they come to Nou Camp also, it's going to be a threat because they'll be having the same players. But if you see their formation, they played with the 3-4-2-1 in the first leg, and now I think they will play again the same, I feel. See, like if you had looked into the formation, they had Kevin Trapp, then they had Tuta, Hinteregger, Endika. They had that Angskar Konov, who have fucking scored that goal, the brilliant goal. Then they had Jakic, then Jibril Sow. Then they had Philip Kostic, obviously, Kamada, then Jasper Lindstrom, and then up front was that guy. This time, like they already got this. This defender had got 2 red cards, so I don't think he will be playing. But I think this Makoto Hasebe, I think that he's the guy, the Japanese guy. I think he will be playing in place of Tuta. But that Tuta guy had a real good game, that again in Germany against us. He was trying to press, like how Araujo does, something like that he was playing. So I feel they are coming with the 3-man defense is little tough for us. I feel they studied our team like thoroughly. The coach, they probably used to watch videos of our team, how they play and all, because like how Xavi plays, there are rarely any teams that could beat us like that in such a way. But I think this time also coming into Nou Camp, when we will be playing home, they'll do the same thing, I guess. And if you look at our formation, that how we played against Eintracht Frankfurt over there in Germany, we played a 4-3-3 formation, but we had Ter Stegen, Alba, Eric Garcia, PK and Araujo. Araujo was in the right back. Araujo was left back. Then Gavi, Busquets, Pedri. Okay, we played Gavi and Pedri and Busquets in the middle, as well as we had Ferran Torres, Aubameyang and Adama Traore. The only thing, like this time, we don't have to start Adama and Gavi, and in the mid we have to place Frankie and Pedri in the midfield, and Dembele and Ferran in the strike, because this is the main squad that I feel that has to be playing. Because if you have to go for a strong game and bring up a A game, we have to play this first. You can bring in Gavi and Adama maybe later. I feel this is the best way to start the game and take the lead if we play this formation and pressure them like next level from the start itself. See, the game, it ain't going to be easy. Xavi has to make some changes in the tactics for sure, and like play these starting people, and Gavi and Adama can come later on. That's not a problem in the second half. But then for the past two games against Levante and the away game that we had in Frankfurt, they attacked us on counters and almost the same way and looked like little vulnerable. But then some tactics need to be changed, like for sure. But this game we have to go all out and kill the team at home. We can't lose this opportunity, and we have to go with full pressure and high intensity, as well as we have to reach the semi-finals. We have to show that hunger for goals and that hunger to win. We all have to understand that just because we have been winning the past games and all, and we've been having that winning streak on and it's just continuing, doesn't mean that we will only keep on winning, and we have to go in that mindset like, yeah, we're going to win, who cares, and this, that, and all, no pressure in the mind. So when we come to big competitions like this, we have to earn that right to win. So my prediction for this game will be a very, very tight game, but it's going to be a 2-1 victory for Barca, because I can see Eintracht Frankfurt scoring also. But we playing at home, making it as an advantage with the fans all around. It's going to be packed for sure. I think it's going to be sold out also. We have to get this win. Eventually they will score goals, and I feel goals will come from Ferran Torres and Aubameyang. Let's go. So yeah guys, this was my match review for the Europa League game that we'll be having today, and also the Robert Lewandowski update that I've given you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe and hit that bell icon, because come on man, I know you don't want to miss that Barca content, no? Right?
Nahin.
Until then, peace out, adios.